Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 540. The category will be the City of New Orleans. This is a 20-question trivia quiz with a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end, and we're actually planning our trip back to the States right now. New Orleans is one of the stops. That's why this category got picked. So, good luck on today's quiz. Question 1. Named for the French royal family, what street in the French Quarter of New Orleans is a popular tourist attraction famous for its nightlife, lined with bars, cabarets, and restaurants? The answer is Bourbon Street. Question 2. When levees in New Orleans were breached, 80% of the city was submerged by the flooding. What was the name of the hurricane that struck New Orleans in 2005, displacing 1 million people and killing almost 1,800? The answer is Hurricane Katrina. Question 13. The steel frame covers a 13-acre expanse, and its multi-ringed frame has a diameter of 680 feet. What building in New Orleans has the world's largest steel-constructed room unobstructed by poles? The answer is the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Question 4. What famous New Orleans festival, also called Fat Tuesday, is the last day for Catholics to indulge before Ash Wednesday starts the sober weeks of fasting that come with Lent? The answer is Mardi Gras. Question 5. Although the park was only created in 1854, the popular trees located inside the New Orleans City Park are some of the oldest and largest examples of what kind of trees in the whole country? The New Orleans City Park is famous for their live oak trees. Question 6. The Battle of New Orleans was fought in 1815 between the British Army under Major General Sir Edward Pakenham and the United States Army under what brevet major general who went on to become President of the United States? The answer is Andrew Jackson. Question 7. With exhibits like lions, gorillas, orangutans, and the Louisiana Swamp exhibit, what New Orleans Zoo is named after the famous artist and naturalist who spent much of his life in Louisiana? It's named after Audubon. It's the John James Audubon Zoo. Question 8. A popular local theory claims that what name, specifically referring to a submarine type of sandwich, was coined in a New Orleans restaurant owned by Benny and Clovis Martin? The New Orleans version of a sub sandwich is called a po' boy. Question 9. It was established by municipal ordinance under the New Orleans City Council to regulate street walking. What was the name of the red light district of New Orleans from 1897 to 1917? That area was called Storyville. Question 10. A spontaneous concert by Duke Ellington and Mahalia Jackson at the 1970 Heritage Festival in New Orleans initiated a festival featuring what type of music that has taken place every spring since then? The answer is jazz. Question 11. Which author, who also wrote Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and The Glass Menagerie, immortalized the city of New Orleans in the 1947 play A Streetcar Named Desire that was set in the French Quarter? The answer is Tennessee Williams. Question 12. Founded by John W. Mecum Jr., David Dixon, and the city of New Orleans on November 1st, 1966, what is the name of the American football team that joined the NFL as an expansion team in 1967? The answer is the Saints. Question 13. Developed and manufactured on the south shore of Lake Pontchartrain in New Orleans by Higgins Industries, what type of boat was a critical asset for the U.S. Navy during World War II, serving in European waters from 1944 to the end of the war? The answer is PT boats. Question 14. At almost 24 miles, what is the name of the longest bridge in the United States and, as determined by the Guinness Book of World Records, the longest bridge in the world that runs continuously over water? The answer is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Question 15. Café du Monde is a renowned open-air coffee shop located on Decatur Street in the French Quarter of New Orleans. It is a popular landmark and tourist destination known for what type of sugary deep-fried pastry? The answer is the beignet. Question 16. What is the name of the 1969 movie starring Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper as a couple of freewheeling motorcyclists who are heading from Los Angeles to New Orleans for the Mardi Gras celebrations? That movie was Easy Rider. Question 17. Born in New Orleans in 1939, what was the name of the infamous assassin best remembered for killing the United States President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, in Dallas, Texas? The answer is Lee Harvey Oswald. Question 18. Established as the New Orleans Hornets in the 2002 and 2003 season after being relocated from the former location in Charlotte, North Carolina, in 2013 the franchise announced it would rename itself to what? The answer is the Pelicans. Question 19. What is the name of the Louisiana form of the African diasporic religion that arose through a process of syncretism between the traditional religions of West Africa, Haiti, and the Roman Catholic form of Christianity? It's called voodoo, or specifically New Orleans voodoo. Question 20. The oldest continuously operating cathedral in the United States. What is the name of the famous cathedral that is located in the Place John II neighborhood of the historic French Quarter? Commonly called the St. Louis Cathedral, it's more specifically called the Cathedral Basilica of St. Louis, King of France. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we're planning our trip back to the state. This year we'll be flying into New Orleans, spending a week there. We've got a wedding to go to there, then back to Kansas, and then of course over to Las Vegas for a couple of days before we fly back over here, back to the UK. So we will be getting some cool pictures and videos from all three of those places, but specifically New Orleans, which we haven't been to in quite some time. So we'll be going to the casinos down there, hitting up all the fun sites, going to the French Quarter, going to all these places I talked about in the quiz today, and we're really looking forward to it. Anyways, here's question 21, the tiebreaker for today's quiz. Known for its round-the-clock nightlife, vibrant live music scene, and spicy singular cuisine reflecting its history as a melting pot of French, African, and American cultures, New Orleans is a Louisiana city on what major American river? The main river that New Orleans is located on is the Mississippi River, where it dumps out into the Gulf of Mexico. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's quiz. Check back tomorrow for a new quiz that hopefully comes up around noon Central Standard Time. Thanks for being patient. I know a lot of these have been late this week, but at least I'm getting one out every day.